Good afternoon, everyone. When we speak of Ferrari, we invoke a legend, a symbol of engineering excess, racing glory, and unapparable luxury. But my analysis today focuses on the legacy, but on the future. The question is, how does a company built on the roar of a V12 survive and thrive in a world rapidly shifting to electric silence? We are examining Ferrari at its strategic crossroads. Ferrari in transition. The central strategic tension facing Maranello is profound, preserving the tradition of the heritage luxury band while executing the radical innovation of a technology company. This is not a simple product redesign, it is an existential re-narrative. Ferrari's high margins are built on emotional reality. Any move towards mass produced electrification risks undermining that a very emotional claim. Their strategy must protect their intangible power while fundamentally changing their product. This transition is grounded in geography. Ferrari is headquartered in Maranello, the epicenter of Italy's Motor Valley. This is a powerful industrial cluster, a terra dei motori. This is crucial because it means Ferrari does not innovate alone. It leverages a dense network of suppliers, partners, and institutions like Muner, the Motor Valley University. While this cluster provides agility and a deep pool of skilled labor, it also creates path dependency. Ferrari must modernize within the constraints and capabilities of its local ecosystem, blending Italian craftsmanship with global tech. The primary external force is the EU's 2035 zero emissions mandate. This is the hard deadline that indicates very major capital allocation decisions. This mandate is driving two strategic necessities: technological acceleration. Ferrari must compress decades of traditional powertrain development into just over a decade of aggressive EV and software R&D. Life cycle responsibility. They must internalize uses like battery recycling and supply chain sustainability. Pressures and engine focus on company traditionally avoided. Beyond Europe, trade regimes significantly impact profitability, particularly in the critical American continent. The new US EU tariffs agreement. Standardizing duties at 15% is a marginal win, offering relief and margin flexibility. Conversely, opportunities like the prospective EU-Mercosur Treaty promise access to emerging South American luxury buyers by phasing out currently 30% tariffs. Ferrari must be agile enough to pivot its sales and assembly strategies based on the shifting geopolitical winds. To fund this multi-front war, technology regulation and global sales, Ferrari must maintain financial discipline. Every known platform and software ecosystem is measured against its return on invested capital, but the model is expanding. We can see necessary reliance on sectoral integration. They must manage primary sector risk, securing the strategic minerals, lithium, cobalt, nickel that power the future. They must protect their core secondary sector manufacturing margins. But the biggest growth opportunity is the tertiary sector, the service economy. Customization, brand licensing, and exclusive experiences are the high margin, high growth revenue streams that fund the electric transitions. This brings us back to the vehicle. The strategic response is announced. Engineering modularity, developing flexible modular platforms allows them to phase in EVs gradually, using hybrids as a crucial bridge while protecting their existing B8, B12 customer base. The emotional gap, the greatest innovation won't be in the battery but in the sensory experience. They are developing sophisticated synthetic acoustics and haptic feedback to translate the thrilling, visceral feeling of Ferrari into the electric age. This preserves that identity that younger stability conscious buyers demand. Ferrari stands at a profound crossroads between a heritage brand and a mobility tech leader. Their success depends entirely on their ability to harness the strengths to the Motor Valley, cluster master global regularity forces, and most critically, reimagine and protect the intangible emotional power of the praising horse. This is a transformation of identity. Thank you. I'm happy to take your questions on the financial projections or the theoretical impact on their supply chain in the comments.